Hi friends, welcome back. So today we are going to see how we can create a picker view in SwiftUI. So let's get started and create new project. Select single view application. Let's name it as picker demo. Make sure you select Swift language and user interface as SwiftUI. Let's save it on our desktop. Okay. So let's see if it's working or not. And until this loads, we can start. So to create a picker view, you directly have this option picker. Then inside this you can select multiple. You have multiple options, by the way, but we will go with the first one. So select that. So selection, label and content. So here to select, we need to pass a binding value. So let's create a property for that. State where picker value, let's say it as 0 for now, and let's pass it. I will tell you in a while what is that value. Then label, that will be title, so it will be picker title. And the third one is the content. So content we need to pass. So picker view, you maybe know that it's a type of a drop down menu, you can say. So we need to pass one array for that. So let's create array. So let's take an example of colors. So let's have an array of that. So let me give some colors here: red, green, blue, orange. Okay, so let's pass the array here. We will use for each loop, which will start from 0 to less than count of colors. So that is like this. And let's get one index from this array, and we can use that here. So what I will do is I will do string interpolation, colors, and then index, like this. Okay, so we are getting some error. Looks like string conforms to a view. Okay, so let me just check, or I can give this value at the start, or wait, let me check another value, picker, and whether we have, okay, so we have selected this one, whether, and we will need to select this one. So the only difference is we need to pass the title at the start. So what we can do is we just cut paste this at the start, and we can do that. So now it will work. Let's run it. Okay, so it was saying that don't add title keyword at the start. So let's run it now, and we can try here also. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. Okay, so now you can see it's working. Let's use one text to show the selected value. So for that we just need to pass again the same thing, or we can say picker value as this. Let's run it. Okay, so as we are returning two different views, we need to make sure that it's inside VStack. So let's create a VStack and add these two views inside that. Let's run it again. Okay, so here we don't have access to index, obviously, as we are outside the picker. So we need to pass this picker value here. Since we are selecting the any one index from this picker value, so that value gets saved inside this, and it is, as it is a binding variable, it will make sure that this value is also getting updated. So since this is getting updated, this text will also get updated with the latest value. So let's run it. So that's the power of binding here. So as you can see, now if I try to run, or if I try to select different value, it will work. But instead of checking here, let's check it on the actual device, because this takes some time to load, so it will make my machine slow. So let's do it here. So as you can see, if I'm selecting different colors, the value at the bottom is getting changed. So this is one way of creating picker views. So there is one more way where you can pass the value to the next screen and use it in the previous value, the selected value, and you will be very surprised to see that for this we don't need to do much. You just need to create a navigation view, and inside this you need to have a form view. So we'll be looking into this form view in future with more details, but for now just think that it is helping you in creating a table view type view. So inside form you have different sections. So wait, let's see the section later. First add this value directly inside the form, cut and paste, and run it. So now if you can see, we have just added a navigation view and form, and it helps us to create a completely new view without drop down values. You can see, and it's working fine in the previous. So by just adding this navigation and form, we are able to do that. Now what we are going to do is, instead of using VStack, we will use a section which is available inside this form. So we will use two sections, one section for this picker value and one section for this text. So let me just clear this, and I will add one more section below this section, and I will paste that inside this. Now let's test it. Okay, so now you can see it's looking much better and it's working fine. So this is how you can create picker views in SwiftUI. Hopefully you have learned something. So thank you guys for watching this video. Bye.